in the Pacific right now, um, especially the Western Pacific, there is crazy activity. Five storms active right now. Dolphin's dying off, so technically it's four storms. But Dolphin is dropping crazy amounts of rain and crazy amounts of damage. In fact, they're saying that this could be the strongest storm to ever make landfall in China in years. And on the flip side of things, we have Chanham, 50-mile-per-hour winds and 980 millibars, expected to make landfall near Tokyo, which could be bad for them because this could drop a lot of rain. And they think it's going to go to South Korea after it's done making its landfall in Tokyo, or near Tokyo at least. By the way, I'll show videos of the damages Dolphin did soon. Tropical Depression 15W and Tropical Depression Peilu are both currently 30. Well, actually, this one's 30-mile-per-hour winds and 997 millibars. Peilu is 35-mile-per-hour winds and 993 millibars. And we also have 90W, Invest 90W, near Micronesia. And it's 10-mile-per-hour winds and 1,007 millibars. And we're going to the Eastern Pacific now. As you can see, there's 3 storms active. We're going to start off with Invest 93C, which is going to form in the Central Pacific near Honolulu. And this could become a tropical storm and be named Lala, because that's the next name in the naming list. And there's Disturbance 2, which could form 30% in 2 days, 30% chance in 2 days, and 60% chance in 7 days. So we're going to watch out for that, see if it forms into anything, which it may. And Disturbance 3 has 10% in 2 days and 10% in 7 days. Disturbance 3. And the Atlantic is finally waking up as we find 3 storms active. They're currently just rainstorms. They're not even tropical depressions yet, but these 2 right here could very much form into something. Disturbance 2, 10% in 2 days, 10% in 7 days, chance to form into something. And Disturbance 1 has a better chance of doing it. 20% chance in 2 days, 60% chance in 7 days that it will form into something. And Disturbance 3 has 10% in 2 days and 10% in 7 days also. It's expected to just go out to sea, but I'm worried about these 2 going into the Caribbean, because we could very much see these 2 storms right here just sweep across Barbados and Guadeloupe. Guadalupe? I don't know how you say that. This one can just go out to sea, like they're forecasting it will. Like it won't hit anything, but who knows? Maybe it'll go right behind Disturbance 2's tail and start to like both of them ravage the Caribbean, which we don't want. However, if these stay as rainstorms, that would be good for them because they need the rain. The worry is if it would become a hurricane or even a tropical storm because that could intensify. But yeah, there is a few storms that are active in the Atlantic now. Now let's go to tropical tidbits and see what they say. I always say tropical tidbits wrong. As you can see, it's very close to Japan, and this is Chanham, by the way. 980 millibars and 45 knots, which is basically 50 mile per hour winds. Chanham is and could be dangerous, and they forecast it to hit near Tokyo and go straight to South Korea. If I'm not wrong, that Chanham is currently under. Japan is currently under tropical storm warning, so they need to watch out for the storm in case it does drop a lot of rain. Now let's look at tropical storm Peilu. 35 knots, which is basically 40 mile per hour winds, and 994 millibars. That's the location right now. And as you can see, that's Peilu, so let's check it out. Yeah, very cold cloud tops, which is typical for a tropical storm, so it's in the minus 80, minus 85 degrees Celsius cloud tops. That pink right there. And the white is minus 78, if I'm not mistaken. Tropical Depression 15 is currently 25 knots, which is 30 mile per hour winds and 997 millibars. Oh yeah, let's look at the video image for Chanham. Does cold cloud top start to go away? As you can see, the red's like fading. But yeah, still it could drop a lot of rain, which is the danger here. Let's look at 93C Invest. It's currently 20 knots, which is 25 mile per hour winds and 1,006 millibars. So it's got a long way to go yet until it gets there. And Invest 90W, 10 knots, about 15 mile per hour winds and 1,007 millibars. So that has a long way to go until it becomes something. Now let's look at pictures of Typhoon Dolphin at peak intensity. They even got a picture from the International Space Station. I may be able to find it, I don't know. Yep, there it is. Right there. It's not the International Space Station, but it's GOES 18, and that's what it will look like at peak intensity. There's another picture of it. Look at those outer bands in the eye. This is crazy. Typhoon Dolphin leaves trail of damage. Um, let's see if we can get any sound here.
This morning, the system has caused major disruptions across a number of countries, cancelling flights and shutting down crucial ports. China's 13th typhoon of the season.
It just knocked over that truck.
As Typhoon Dolphin approached the east coast, about 1 million people were moved out of harm's way. The storm packing winds exceeding 160 kilometers an hour, making landfall just south of the global economic hub of Shanghai. Some streets have gone under, ports have been evacuated, and more than 1,000 flights cancelled. In the neighbouring Philippines, the typhoons enhanced the monsoon, flooding parts of metropolitan Manila, trapping residents in their homes. Yesterday, the floods were already up to our thighs, says this woman. That's when we decided to evacuate. The entire region's on alert for more flooding, landslides in nearby districts killing 6 people within the last week, after what's already been an unusually active typhoon season. Josh Babbis, 9 News.
But yeah, this is crazy. There was even tornadoes in Taiwan apparently, and I didn't know that, but a tornado formed just outside of Taipei as Typhoon Dolphin churned hundreds of miles north of the island. So this oh, by the way, let's look at the accumulated cyclone energy units that this produced. First, let's I used to not understand it, but now I do. It's a metric used by meteorologists to measure the total intensity and longevity of tropical storms and hurricanes over their lifespan or across an entire season. It combines a storm's wind strength and duration in a single index value. So, Colorado State University. Let's see what they say about how much accumulated cyclone energy. It seems like it produced a lot. 57.4 Dolphin. And as you can see, there's Bobby 51.4. So it's exactly 6 more accumulated cyclone energy than Bobby. Dolphin is. So it's the highest generating accumulated cyclone energy um, storm worldwide so far, which is crazy.